This work uses the form of a mortar and pestle as a symbol of creation. The correspondence of Samudra Manthan from the Bhagavad Purana leading to Amrita can be seen as an interesting parallel in relation to the work. The floral motifs in the work are a signal towards fertility and abundance, and the creation of beautiful things.
Persephone's fruit, the pomegranate, representing prosperity, regeneration, and fertility. The pomegranate, with its bountiful seeds, is a symbol of abundance, nurturing and nourishing magnanimously.
The works use imagery that is referencing personal experiences and journeys. In the plaques, titled Memory Keepers, the objects used are recognizable but may not immediately put context and meaning. The idea is for the viewers to build a relationship based on their own emotions.
The inimitable beauty of wood-fired pots and the imperfections caused by the nature of the firing process is what I find truly fascinating. For this table manners setting, I wanted to find a way to bring the concept of the ubiquitous tiffin dabbas to a formal dining setting. The idea was to find a way to create something functional that would also serve as a central visual element while keeping the other pieces minimalistic in form.
In Atelier Lalmiti, we work in very small, unique series. We believe that handmade pottery enhances everyday life and makes drinks and food taste better.
There are small recessed areas which can be spotted on all of our pottery. These are the finger grip marks that occur when dipping the pot in the glaze. And this is something we like to leave as a feature and a trace of the hand of the maker.
This is a set of colorful glazed earthenware I have made at a residency in Faenza, Italy, at my friend Mirta Morigi's studio. Possibly a one-off because I don't think I will ever have a chance to make this again, and these materials I don't have at my disposal in Auroville. It would have been very easy to put this up on a wall as a happy, colorful mural, which it can be. But here my point is, why not use it as tableware, eat and serve out of it, and enjoy it both ways?
The female energy, Prakriti, along with Purush, the male energy in all elements, culminate, merge as one. These energies together help me channelize, introspect, and reflect with my expressions in clay, which are a symbol of longevity, happiness, and respect. My works are about discovering and capturing that fleeting moment into solid form through an interplay of beauty, fragility, and tranquility.
Ирис – это совершенное волшебство. Цветок ириса в виде бутона и ирис в конце цветения. Ирис, который знаком нам по средневековым орнаментам, старинным книжным иллюстрациям. В различных обстоятельствах ирис хранит свою чистоту, невинность и силу. Ирис среди других цветов царственно прекрасный, волшебный.
My heart's escape is the ocean, and I draw my inspirations from it. As an avid scuba diver, I am intrigued by the fluidity of forms and textures that I see underwater. And to bring in this fluidity and movement in my work is an ongoing challenge. For table manners too, I thought it apt to piece together my cheese platters to create this mural. The ever enigmatic koi fish courses its way through waves, through tides, through seaweed, and through my work.
Tableware that suggests repose appeals to me. I've often found that a dish served is cluttered rather than enhanced by the dish it is served in. Towards crafting a contemplative calm, I present a muted and gleaming table setting. Soup and salad is a meal that can be dressed up or dressed down at will. The soup consumed, the salad eaten, my tableware now holds food for thought, thanksgiving for the recent repast, and a promise of future fulfillment.
Through my tableware, I explore the juxtaposition of cultures, traditions, and techniques. Grecian forms of pottery sit comfortably with Japanese shibori decals, and Chinese porcelain forms the perfect backdrop for it all. My interest in this comes from my own multicultural background, and through this work comes the hope that we can dissolve geographical boundaries whilst breaking bread at the table.
Beauty at the edge of nothingness, beauty that begins or ends at it. Purpose leads most of my work on the table. Somewhere between fun and intensity, my pots come alive. I like my work to evoke ease, work that has desire to be used with added beauty and acceptance. Every piece, whole in itself, can easily be part of a cluster margine.
I think it's not practical to eat in a hurry, on the go. The playful, crazy objects should take you away from the daily routine. Your utensils may have your character. They should have a warm and friendly conversation with you, sort of subtle laughter that makes your day.
In Table Manners, I show a body of work that has been made using plastic food packaging that I have been collecting for the last 8 years. Man-made skin on nature-made objects of delight, to be discarded easily. Man-made mountains, immortal plastic reefs, waiting their turn to disintegrate patiently. Shards quietly leaching into the earth, changing it forever.
The early 20th century Japanese ceramist and chef Rosanjin has said that if the clothes make a person, then the dishes make the food. Having worked as a chef in a prior life and now a potter, there is a constant conversation between food and clay that dictates my sense of aesthetics and functionality. The Turkish breakfast kahvaltı is a table heaving under a multitude of dishes, bringing family and friends together over a shared experience of food, conversation, generosity, and abundance.
So this mural on the wall I call Food is Memories. It's soda fired with wood as the primary fuel. I was very clear at the beginning. I wanted a fully functional tableware set which could also go up on the wall as a mural. I mean, why crucify a pretty piece of clay and put it on the wall just because it's pretty? You know what I mean? Take it off the wall, use it in daily life. I will give you brownie points for that. No pun intended.
From sleep to wakefulness, that liminal state between rest and action, mediated by a cup of coffee.
The focus of the dinnerware, you see before you now, has been on the energy and celebration of life itself, and of coming together for a fun Sunday soiree. Matter in clay is an ode to an unbound life force, a dynamic force that is seen on an edge that wants to meander like a river, or in the energy of a single line that wants to grow, bursting with life and laughing in colors of an untouched optimism.